Thanks for being in Dubai. Very happy to meet you.
Thanks for having me.
We understand that blockchain solves problems. So may I know, and can I pass this to my association, what kind of problem you are solving and what opportunity you are addressing?
I think blockchain of things is addressing opportunities at various different levels. At the first level, we're making it really, really easy to start using blockchain technology, where before it was very, very difficult and you needed special engineers, cryptographic scientists to be able to build something. Today, by using Catenis Enterprise, our product, we're making it much easier. That's problem number one, right? Because if you can't use the tool set, then you can never discover its true power and potential. And then we talk about real blockchain functionality. Peer-to-peer communication, eliminating central points of failure, I think is a big one for large and small corporations alike, by leveraging the peer-to-peer structure. The immutability aspect of the ledger itself allows us to do track and trace, allows us to do chain of custody, allows us to reduce fraud and such things as diversion, allows us to do provenance on products. That's another major thing that we're solving. So from a control perspective also, when you need to certify and verify goods and documents from notarization perspective, I think notarization is a little bit high level because cryptographic proof is much deeper and we can do it on physical goods also. I think that that's a major problem that we're solving. And I think the applicabilities of these categories that I'm talking about go across many different industries, right? So we speak about problems sometimes and we think of them as point solutions. I'm speaking of the problems at very broad terms that are applicable across different industries and across different companies to solve very, very poignant problems that may be slightly different in one organization as opposed to another organization, right? But have the same underlying pinnings.
Yeah. In a competitive market, okay, you're saying Ethereum is one of the platforms where people can develop the blockchain applications, not just launching the ICOs or not just transaction-oriented systems, but we can build a full-blown system using the Ethereum. Okay, and we can also do a primary ICO kind of things on Waves platform. So how do you compare yours, and then are you pitching more to the business to business? Are you pitching more to the individuals, peer-to-peers?
Okay, well, I'm not a true believer that you can build everything on Ethereum. If you could, I would have supported Ethereum already. Ethereum is very limited in many, many ways, and the Ethereum Foundation and Vitalik admits to this. Not only from a scalability perspective, but smart contracts are conditional releases of Ether. So this concept and idea that you can build everything in Ethereum, I don't believe to be true. In our second layer application that sits on top of the global Bitcoin blockchain, it gives you much more flexibility. And we're also not limited by a version 1 language. You can build it in any language possible. So I think from a flexibility perspective, on an industry approach, we save companies money because they don't have to hire new engineers. They can write in code that they already know, and they can hit the ground running faster, which is cost savings for companies throughout.
Understand. So now today you're here to talk about the technology and also promote the product and also to do the token sale. Okay. So what is this token sale? Can you give a 1-minute description about how you want to sell this token and what benefits you want to pass to the people who are participating in a pre-sale?
Well, ultimately, I need everybody to know that the token itself is really a service license to the product and unlocks functionality in the product itself, right? So for us, it's software license revenue. That's what it really is.
Wonderful.
Now people today purchase tokens for speculation and trading on markets. Those are things that we can't necessarily control, but we would prefer people who purchase tokens along with our platform. And it's the reason why during our token sale, we're giving a full license of our platform, right? Because we want the usability of the platform itself above the speculation on tokens. I'm not a true believer on speculation of tokens. I'm not going to say that it isn't going to happen with our tokens. Obviously, there's a lot of people who are interested in that, but I sit firm to solid technology, and at the end of the day, solid engineering and technology will win over everything.
Very good. So what I see is you're acquiring the customers much before your product is released, or your product is in a beta version, and nothing to do with the token economics. Is that correct? There is no token economics in your project. It is acquiring the customer much before your product is released.
Well, there is token economics because anything that unlocks functionality that is of value becomes, an economic unit in some way, shape, or form, right? But I like to personally, and as a corporate mantra, stick to good engineering, and everything will work itself out, right? As opposed to other groups and foundations who promote tokens and token speculation to later try to build something that's useful for society. We've done the opposite. We've built something that's useful for society and said, hey, if you want to be able to use what's useful for society, these license tokens are required, right?
Yeah,
so
thanks.
Our approach is completely different.
Yeah, thanks, Andrew. And guys, thanks for watching this audio and video message. Here is a project for you. It's a live project, and Andrew is not new into the market. He's there in the market from last 8+ years in a blockchain market. And from last 2014, he's doing the projects. And I see this is something different from a true token economics and a speculated market. And the way they are projecting the project is more to encourage people to use the blockchain. And I wish you to review the particular token. Can you just brief about your product?
Yes, you could go to tokensale.blockchainofthings.com or just blockchainofthings.com, and there'll be links to the token sales page, and you can read the white paper. The white paper is really a specification of a product that exists today, and there's other documentation there if they're interested.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, guys. So our objective is to brief the technology. Our objective is to introduce the token sale, but investment is at our own risk. Thank you.
Thank you.